Kia ora everybody. Hello. I hope you're having a good day. Sitting here, sunny outside today. It's a Monday, the 26th of October 2020. I'm here in my home talking to you. I hope you've had a good weekend. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope it's all going well. So, today, how can you be a warrior kid at home and at school? Here where I live, I have a studio behind my home. And so I have children come and see me from all around the area. They come and see me and I do warrior kids with them. Of course, though, you may not live in my area or may not get the opportunity to come and take part in my classes. However, you can still be a warrior kid. It doesn't matter where you are. You can still practice being a warrior kid. How do you do that? That's what I'm going to talk about. Now, being a warrior kid, it's not about fighting. It's not about hurting people. Being staunch or stoic is another word. Or not being able to connect with your feelings. For me, it's actually the opposite. Being a warrior is someone who can live honestly and truthfully with themselves. It's a person who can take responsibility. So you can definitely practice being a warrior kid wherever you are, at home, at school, everywhere. For me, being a warrior is, there's a saying. It's an old saying that I was given a long time ago when I was a young man. I would have been about 12, and an older man gave me the saying, and I have lived my life by it. And the saying is, have the courage to speak when it is easier to be silent. Have the courage to stand when it is easier to sit. And have the courage to go on when it is easier to go back. For me, that's all about being a warrior. And I have lived my life like that. I have endeavoured to do those things. So for me, being a warrior is about being brave. It's about being able to have brave conversations, about being honest and truthful to ourselves, about being able to be with our emotions and feelings and own them, our fear, our sadness, our anger, frustration, our anxiety. Being brave in the sense of also being able to talk about those things, to talk about them, to approach someone and to someone that we trust and have faith in, that we can sit down and talk to them and then be brave and be a warrior and talk about those things that may be troubling us. Talk about our fears and what we may need help with. You may see adults. Sometimes adults are not always able to talk about things. And yet, these things can really trouble their lives. So a warrior kid is someone who can talk about the tough stuff. If they're not feeling good, if they're not feeling okay, to be able to talk to someone about it. If they need help, a warrior is someone who gets help. A warrior is brave enough to cry and to acknowledge one's fear when one feels afraid. There's lots of ways you can be a warrior kid at home and at school. Being responsible, taking responsibility for your actions. If you do something that's not okay, then it's about owning it and apologizing and taking responsibility for that. It's about being able to be with people and be gentle and be caring. These are all, for me, the qualities of being a warrior kid. And this is how you can practice being a warrior kid at home, by practicing these things, and by listening to people, having the strength to listen when people talk. Sometimes when people talk, we're too busy thinking about what we want to say. So a warrior is about being able to hear and really listen to others, and then to share truthfully. A warrior doesn't go around hurting other people, that's for sure. Yeah. So there's some things you can practice along those lines. You know, what I was just talking about. Being a leader. You know, my son was talking the other day about someone not being nice to him at school, and me and my son, we had a talk about it, and so this boy clearly wants your attention. He's not being nice to you. Maybe he wants to be your friend. So my son, he reached out to the boy, and they're becoming friends. That's a warrior. That's being brave and being able to talk about the problems, not to make them bigger, right? So yes, some things for you to think about, being a warrior kid at home. And there's lots of videos on the Warrior Kids website, so you can go there, you can check them out, and they can show you some of the moves and some of the fun activities that we do at Warrior Kids that you can practice. You could even probably practice them as a class. There's breathing exercises, there's all sorts of things about how we can keep ourselves calm and how we can be in control of our lives, how we can practice self-control. Because that's really about being a warrior, self-control. In your school, you might even be able to access this book here. This book is a book I wrote, and this is for children who weren't able to come to my Warrior Kids classes. This means you can access Warrior Kids anywhere. Now, you might be able to find it in your school library or the public library, or you could even buy yourself your own copy or get someone to buy it for you. Bullies and Warriors. This is about some children going through the Warrior Kids program. It talks about it all. So that's something that you could get if you wanted to practice more about being a warrior kid. Another book. This is more for adults, parents and teachers. For people wanting to run Warrior Kids in their community, they can get this one here. All right. That's a very old photo. I'm still looking young though, eh? Yeah. So you can certainly practice being a warrior kid wherever you are. Awesome. I hope you're doing well. I hope things are going good for you. Remember, if you have any questions, you can certainly just put them in the comment section below. I did hear from a teacher the other day. She's got her class and they've got questions for me. I'm looking forward to getting those. Please send your questions. I've got loads of questions that's coming, but they're all old now. So anything that you've got, anything you want to ask, if you don't want to ask it on the comments below, then by all means use the comment sections on the website. So you've got the Warrior Kids website, but you've also got the Tipene website. So you can go there and ask a question or make a comment, and I will answer. You know, it's a good way to answer. So yeah. All right. Love to you and your family. Enjoy your day. Remember, always speak up if you need to. You have a good day, eh? And talk to you soon. Ka kite.